be back in the booth. An established Canadian trio here to take on 3 competitors, GCW regulars from the States. And first through the curtain, Casanova Productions. What can you tell us about these 3?
Casanova Productions, comprised of Professor H, Shayne Hawke, with the shaved head, Matt Viviani, who's currently on the injured list in the white jacket, and JT Producer in the leather jacket. Back in January, won the IWS Tag Team titles. Another interesting note to point out about this new
team at number 1. First, he is the Hotstepper Macrae Martin. And his tag team partners, being accompanied to ringside by Matt Viviani, the team of JT Producer and Superstar Shayne Hawke. They are Casanova Productions.
Like I was saying, interesting note about this trio as well. Shayne Hawke actually helped break JT Producer and Macrae Martin, the Hotstepper, into the business, and is currently also the C4 Tag Team Champion with Macrae Martin.
So we have an established tag team force here at GCW as well as JCW competition. Keeping up with a veteran of GCW, the gatekeeper we like to call him. But first out of the curtain, Yoya and Janai Kai, the team known as YoKai.
I've seen both Kai and Yoya compete separately. First time I'm going to see them.
And introducing their opponents. First, the team of the Cambodian Dragon, Yoya, and the Kick Demon Janai Kai, YoKai.
On my sheet, the trio is written as Depo Kai.
Dave, I'm going to make no secret about this. This is one of my all-time favorite wrestling entrance themes of all time.
There we go, Depo Kai, the official name of Tony Deppen joining forces with Yoya and the Kick Demon. And I don't know how well these 3 are going to get along.
Partner, Tony Deppen.
Forming a team representing GCW here.
Hotstepper Macrae Martin last weekend with his regular tag team partner Junior Benito came up short against the East-West Express in a great tag team matchup. Casanova Productions teaming with Blackpool Bakwa, unsuccessful in an 8-person tag team match. We're going to get some wins here in the GCW ring against GCW talent.
But he tried to throw that shirt all the way to production. Looks like Yoya going to start things off with Shayne Hawke.
I want to give a quick shout out here, Dave, to the referee for this matchup, Brad Myers, the absolute best referee in all of Ontario, getting an opportunity here.
Always good to utilize the best hands as we travel throughout the world. Top officials. Right now, exchanging waist locks here, Tony Deppen and Shayne Hawke.
The 2 hardest hitting men of their respective trios, Deppen and Hawke, starting things off.
Deppen, such a technically gifted wrestler, hold for hold. A devastating knee strike in his arsenal. Everybody needs to watch out for.
Well, that being said, Shayne Hawke is a devastating palm strike everybody needs to watch out for. Deppen neutralizing the arm. Might have had that scout. Might be trying to go for the hand, the arm of Shayne Hawke.
Already announced for the DDT versus GCW event on the 31st in LA. Tony Deppen teaming with Homicide to take on Jun Akiyama and Tetsuya Endo. You're in the area in LA for that weekend. Get your hands on those last remaining tickets to some of these events. Of course, many of them, such as Bloodsport and Spring Break, already sold out. But the entire weekend will be available for you right here as part of your Fite Plus subscription.
How do you survive those weekends?
Good question. We're about to find out. Shayne Shayne Hawke holding onto the wrist lock here as Deppen works his way back to his feet.
And you call, what, like 1,000 matches that weekend? Or
We'll see. A loaded schedule. Of course, Emo Fite will be a part of the weekend as well. We'll be in one of the midnight time slots, or 11:59 on Friday the 31st. Already announced for that. Leo Rush versus Jimmy Jacobs. Kevin Blackwood will be a part of that. To the eyes goes Shayne Hawke, taking away the vision of Tony Deppen.
always the ring master, the ring general is Shayne Hawke. Was on the sideline, retired for a number of years, came back and formed a successful pairing with his students, JT Producer and Matt Viviani, Casanova Productions. Viviani, like I said, on the injured list, has been quite instrumental, was actually had a good hand, or should I say knee brace, in that tag team title win for Casanova Productions. We'll block for that clock.
And Janai Kai showing just how quick she is inside that ring. Has some lethal kicks in her arsenal.
Proving to be a little too much for JT Producer is the kick demon Janai Kai.
Holding an in position for these victim kicks to the back. Repeated kicks from Janai Kai. Off the rope she comes. Another kick for good measure now. Going for the cover with the leg hooks, but only two.
She's using the hair to her advantage as she just unloaded those kicks, tags, and Yoya.
Teamwork from YoKai now, but JT Producer puts on the brakes, makes the tag. Hotstepper back inside the ring here.
Hotstepper, the more aerial, more fast-paced, fast-tempo competitor on his trio.
Yoya trying to use his quickness. There's a lot of resiliency inside that ring. Off the ropes. Yoya trying to take him off his feet, but Martin staying up. Or will he collapse? Trying his best to avoid being taken down. Yoya with another kick. Off the ropes now. With a shoulder tackle from the Hotstepper. Takes Yoya down.
Big frame of Macrae Martin knocking down Yoya. Macrae Martin actually has a dance background, many styles.
Your fall right there for Yoya, holding onto the ankle, twisting away.
And has some fast kicks in his arsenal. Not as fast as Janai Kai, but still some devastating kicks to watch out for from young Macrae Martin.
Yoya now. It's the arm drag on Martin. Takes out the legs as well. Yoya off the ropes now. Has that boot to the side of the head.
Luckily for the Hotstepper, close enough to his corner as Shayne Hawke tags himself in. Interesting thing too about this trio, Dave, is Casanova Productions, Shayne Hawke, JT Producer usually like to play underhanded. Macrae Martin more of a crowd pleaser, but let's see if he'll play the game of Casanova Productions to walk out the victor in this IWS GCW Trios match.
Maybe just as difficult for YoKai to be dealing with Tony Deppen on their side of the ring as well.
Oh, good point. Very good.
Great teamwork here from Casanova Productions here on Yoya.
I mean, Casanova Productions couldn't really make it work with Black Boy Becqua. A lot of tension, a lot of history there. A more friendly history with Macrae Martin.
Shayne Hawke up to the second rope. Atomic drop inside the ring by JT Producer.
Gives a yellow for Andrew, then drops the double axe handle.
Not utilized enough in professional wrestling, the old double axe handle off the second turnbuckle on the inside, as Gorilla Monsoon used to say.
Preceded by the yelling of your shoot name, but
Tag is made, the Hotstepper back in.
Yoya trapped right in the IWS corners. Like I said, Macrae Martin, so many styles, so many disciplines of dance.
It was an interesting wind-up right there. Into the back of Yoya by Shayne Hawke.
Dave, I'm sorry to ruin this for you. This is never really cool.
It might be right now. Hitting those ropes, getting momentum now. Shayne Hawke building up that speed. Into the chin lock on Yoya.
See, it's never really, unless you're a chinlock enthusiast.
There might be some of them out there. Let us know. Hashtag GCW behavior.
Hashtag chinlock enthusiast. Yeah.
Double chin locks. Shayne Hawke and Tony Deppen yelling at one another, and now the Hotstepper and Janai Kai trying to cut off the circulation with sleeper holds. Chin breakers. Breaks all of that up on both sides.
Some derailments of those chinlock trains.
We take another look at
Why?
Shayne Hawke.
Why is this getting a replay?
This is so cool, man. Teamwork now. Casanova Productions, but a clothesline from Yoya trying to get to his corner and make a tag to Janai Kai.
Looked like things were going to break down in this matchup, but we're getting some level of control. But we're going to see a double team from Casanova Productions to Yoya, able to flip back, but in the wrong corner.
Avoids the clothesline and makes the tag. The kick demon, the legal wrestler with the GCW trio. Combination that kicks on everybody.
Hotstepper, he was on his feet for a few seconds, but
As both Shayne Hawke and the Hotstepper, all three of them in a kneeling position, and now Janai Kai, a flurry of kicks all the way around on all three of her opponents. The kick demon.
this is only a warm-up for Janai Kai.
And measures Martin now. Takes him out. Janai Kai. Lethal with those kicks, making the tag back to Yoya after doing all of that damage.
JT Producer in a prime position for
YoKai.
Yeah, for YoKai.
But avoiding the double team suplex that they were going for. JT Producer with Janai Kai now. Just driven into the middle of the ring.
Emerald Explosion takes Kai out of this, but Deppen in there with the roaring elbow.
Got JT Producer chest first into the corner, kick to the back of the head by Deppen. For that knee strike, and gets it. But before he can go for a cover, Shayne Hawke
Angels wings.
connects with Deppen. Yoya back inside. Boot connects with Shayne Hawke. Brain buster by Yoya. Yoya charging at the Hotstepper, gets planted.
And with the height, only good enough for two. The height advantage for the Hotstepper over Yoya, able to get some extra lift off that sky high.
And now Martin with Yoya in position. Hits the ropes.
Let's call this one the spider kick. Ducks under.
And Yoya now, Poison Rana sends him flying onto the back of his head. And a big running forearm shot from Yoya. Takes out the Hotstepper. But Deppen making the tag. Yoya didn't voluntarily tag out. He had the match in hand right there, but Deppen wanted in and slapped the back of Yoya.
We were talking a lot about the ability for YoKai to stay a team with Deppen.
Feet on the ropes here as he goes for the cover, and Yoya doesn't want to win that way with an illegal pin attempt. And now temper starting to flare between members of the GCW trio. The Hotstepper now connects with Deppen.
Signed, sealed, and delivered for the IWS trio.
And you notice Yoya was right there if he wanted to make the save and break up that pin. He really could have, but chose not to. Just couldn't get along. YoKai and Tony Deppen didn't quite work as a team here tonight.
Macrae Martin and Casanova Productions.
As I mentioned earlier, you see the spider kick again. Evidence is right there. Yoya making no effort whatsoever to break up that pin. As I said before, Macrae Martin, Casanova Productions, not able to get a win last weekend in Montreal, getting one here in Toronto. The GCW ring over the GCW trio.
Great trios action here at Worst Behavior. And coming up next, it's going to get violent. It'll get a little crazy as Rina Yamashita and Lou Fisto to battle one another.